I grew up in the Virgin Islands, on St. Thomas. It's a very musical kind of culture. The biggest factor musically in the islands is calypso music. I remember at an early age sitting on one of the trucks for the calypso bands and just kind of, while everybody else is paying attention to the festivities and the lights and the dancing, I'm looking at the equipment and I'm looking at the music and I'm looking at the speakers. I'm trying to figure out, like, how do they hook all this up? Like, you know, so I remember even then being kind of like super curious and super interested and just always wanting to know, like, man, I wonder how can I do that for a living? Most of my childhood and early adulthood was growing up in a single parent home, so it was my mom just kind of handling everything, and she did a great job of, you know, doing whatever she could do to, you know, make sure I stayed on top of my A's and B's in school, and you just couldn't bring a C in the house. Wasn't happening. Whatever I asked for musically, I would ask for keyboards every Christmas and every birthday, and even in between, I would ask for drum machines, and she always found a way to make sure she made it happen because she saw that I was so interested in music. Me and Tian, I was an intern at the time when I met Tian. One of the first tracking sessions I ever had, Tian was the one who kind of vouched for me in the sense of they had to get a record done by the next morning, and they were waiting for the engineer to show up. And for whatever reason, the engineer didn't show up. Tian kind of came over and was like, you can do this, right? You can work all this stuff. I've seen you messing around before. You can do this. And I was like, yeah, but, you know. She was like, oh, Dallas, Leslie can do it. Let's go, let's record it. That night was probably one of the scariest nights in my career because now I had to kind of do what she said I can do. I know how to do it, but it's just, this is T-Boz of TLC, the largest selling girl group of all time at the time. And she's now lobbying for me to record her song. And I kind of know what I'm doing. And then, you know, I kind of don't because I erased some vocals right off. So she kind of hit me with the, oh, just keep going. And we've made it through the night. And then, you know, from there, our relationship has always been based on a little bit of work and a whole lot of play. One of my biggest inspirations would definitely be my mom. But I have to say my mom plays second fiddle to Zoe now. You just have to look at the way she accomplishes the little things and the way she grows from day to day and understand how much is possible. I don't think I've experienced the best part of the accomplishments yet, but I will when it's time to teach my daughter how to navigate through life.